Cool, and we're back here. Playing a game that started it all, really. Kinda cool, huh? Just take a second to listen to the calm sounds of the cicadas. Actually really relaxing. Considering how I just didn't like Soma. So rest in peace. I'm sorry if anyone did. Ooh. This game's very old, by the way, so expect some cheese. Welcome to the world of Higurashi when they cry. The Weeb arc will be the opening, inviting you into this world. Don't play, though. Please just enjoy life to the fullest. Yeah, Hinamizawa. Never had to say it out loud. Difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. The difficulty, you say? Ooh. Oh my. This is gonna be a cheese fest, ain't it? Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if the world does not forgive you. Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? I think it's a loading screen. Can't do anything. There you go. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblances are bullshit. There you go. AD 1983, the early summer of the 50th year. Oh! That didn't sound so good. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. Trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice, and those tears making a mess of my face. That over and over. She never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I need to shed any for her. Then why? This pain. My eyes getting moist. Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I had been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispering gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times, I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I could understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me? I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. With every swing, we get a little bit more. That kindness made me happy. That adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. Loved how demure you were. Because this will be the last time. Because when we swing down, don't forget, this is my first and last bouquet for you. I read like fucking poetry. That was nice. Perhaps I really did. Love you. Let's read more game. Oh, you're in the wrong stream then. You might want to leave right now, Harrison, because this is a visual novel. See you later, buddy. Have a good night. Because you don't want to be here. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. I'm gonna turn it around. You definitely want to get the fuck out of here right now if you don't want to see reading. There you go. I felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I'd last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. The melodious... Oh, Jesus Christ. Bitter boy. Fucking Christ's sake. Really? Alright. Hide from this channel. See you later, bitter boy. You're never coming back. Great shit, dude. Good shit. Good shit. Really nice. Good shit. One second, I'm cleaning it up. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's see here. There we go. There it is. Took me a while to find it. Chat box. Properties. Recipes bitter, boy. They'll never be here again. And that's what happens. People are total douchebags. Yeah, for some reason it won't, yeah. Won't let me reset it. Good. There you go. Alright, there it is. Even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks, and the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There's nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints, there aren't even any vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town had some stuff like that. It's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little bit. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologized so much. Just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. It's her to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing. Even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done. If it can't be fixed, then it's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. Even so, she's apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. What are you? What she's apologizing to? Just go ahead and forgive her. She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Kaiichi, I'm almost there. Wake up. I was finally aroused from my nap by my father's prodding. It seems the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, they were even from the same era. From there, we'd take a car deeper into the mountains. Nice. Past where the dense forest is encroaching up the mountain, roads suddenly opened up. There, where I live now, Hinamizawa. Hinamizawa? We'll go with that. Never had to say it out loud. It's been so long, I don't remember how they said it either. So we're going to go with Burger Boy pronunciation. Forgive me, I know some of you cringed at my pronunciation. I'm sorry. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although in exchange you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view in that air, and I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there, my father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. He had such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that. It was just because it looked easy. I'll never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Kaiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good. Full bowl of rice? Well, happy enough. Pile it on. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy I haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Kaiichi. The music's a little loud? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll fix that for you. Alright, let's go down just a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Bang. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Now don't worry, I'm reading it all for you. You don't gotta read it yourself. Just relax. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend primary school. I guess that's what you would call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself, mindful of the time Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. Isn't it about time to meet up with Rena-chan? Hurry, hurry. Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Rena wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door. Please thank Rena-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a little bit more. Morning! Ah, there she is. It's a girl. Rena. Oh, the art is so much better. When I played this a long time ago, I literally played it for 10 minutes. Whew, the old art is something. They look like potatoes. This looks so much better. Kaiichi-kun! Good morning! Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime. If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. She's so oh, Jesus. And a good person. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind. Kaiichi-kun, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time. I'll leave you in the dust. It's literally reading exactly like Sayori right now. Without looking back. Interesting. Why are you so mean? Why? Oh. Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed. I'm kidding, I'd wait for you. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red. Thank you. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long. Wow, what a chat. Forever. Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? Huh? I haven't. Never read any before. From that response, I gathered she wasn't interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh yeah, message from Mom. She says thanks for the pickles. There you go. It was nothing, you're welcome. How are they? Not too salty? They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Rena too completely changed and she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom? Why are you asking who made them? Why? Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically. Huh? She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she'd used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Rena nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response. It was me. Delicious. Huh? Pretty good. Just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife. Keep at it, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Or so I decided for myself. Let's go. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just keeps spacing out otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we could make our way to school. This strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu. I have only known her for about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange. Hey, this music. It's a bobsled. I like it. Mii-chan, good morning! Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us. Noting us, she waved. Finally, you two are late. Usually you're the one who's late. In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Mion Sonozaki. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the class. Morning, Rena. It's been a while, Kei-chan. How many years? It was only off 2 days. Yeah. You don't say. You were so much cuter back then. Mion's gaze started at my chest, then dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs. What? Okay. So she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then. What? Okay. Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her. I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised. Oh, okay. Not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now. Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem,
You can't
though.
spell nutrition
I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly. What? Okay. I'm saying next time. Right now is just fine. How about letting a little guy get a breath of fresh morning air? What? I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it fouling up the morning air before. What the fuck? Man sure does act like an old man sometimes. Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you didn't regret it. As my hand reached for my fly, Rena began to ramble in a near panic. Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Red-faced and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about. How was it? Seeing the city again? Okay, looks like we didn't rip our dick out. Gotcha. Alright, well, that happened. That... Totally normal conversation, guys. That's... The fuck do you mean that's weird? Yeah, switching gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting of the pleasant morning. I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time. So, yeah, did you look for it? That thing I asked for? You're not listening at all. I just came back from a funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in any toy stores. Tisk. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know. It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all. Okay. Is this about games again, Mii-chan? Mion nodded proudly as Rena giggled. That's right, I remember now. I forgot that about her. Yep, I wanted Kei-chan to bring back a Westport catalog, you see. Westport was short for Western imported games. Using an abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky. You can just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action. This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand. Pretty new to this, by the way. According to Rena, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games. If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. Of course. If Kei-chan is up for it, I should warn you though, we're pretty tough. Just what I want. I play all sorts of games I don't intend to lose. Whoa, Then we'll let you in the group this time, I guess. Bristling with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further. I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to. Rena laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make me a transfer student feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in, so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I feel like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. Alright, there you go. Inamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompasses all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago, there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. It was such a lively mood, and it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead, right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad. I wasn't going to fall for that one again. To think you give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face. Oh, was it you guys? Step back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here. Huh? Then Satoko-chan is... Uh-oh, not Satoko. Oh, shit. Not her. Her name is Satoko Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up just over that. Their real problem was this. Uh-oh. Quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Satoko. A hearty laugh came from beyond their door. Oh, there it is. Excellent, Kei-chan. I guess that means you win this round? No, this is Satoko we're talking about. I doubt this is it. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one, traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Ruby Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. But, well, when you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax. By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from the blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. So then why don't you just open the door and let it drop? That's what it is. That's what Satoko was after, making me focus my attention upward, so as I lifted my hand to the door. Oh, door. There were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape, a frightening trap. A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination, Satoko, but in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child. Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. Alright, babinga. I felt something strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me, hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in almost picturesque manner. Kei-chan, watch out! Instinctively reaching to me on shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Ow, ow, ow! An inkstone filled to the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation had I landed square on it. And there she is, that little... God, there's so many things I can't say yet. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Kaishi-san. Are we a lively one this morning? Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. That was a step up from your usual trap, Satoko. I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You're quite unlucky this morning, you little... No. It seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on that inkstone. And there she is. Best girl without a doubt. She's so pure. Please protect. Please protect. Fun fact. This is a fun fact. So, way back in the day, my password for a lot of my things was Nipa. Yes, Nipa. And you'll see what I mean by that later, but that's not really even a spoiler. It's just, you'll see what I'm talking about eventually. So, Nipa. So, boys out there you go. Small hand gently rubbed my head. Pain, go away. Oh, he's so precious. The small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head. You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? Yeah. You rub it like this, the pain disappears. I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's a thought that counts. Yeah. Thanks, Rika-chan. Pain's going away now. Protect. Yay, Rika-chan! Good morning! Good morning to you, Rena. A good morning to all. Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, me, and I all bowed back. You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better than Satoko. Satoko? Is it Satoko or Sadako? I forgot how they said it. I think I'm saying it wrong. Doesn't seem right. Alright, anyway. I glared over in her direction. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact. I'll look it up later. This is just a demo. We're not even playing this for that much longer. We're saying, hey, here's the game. Here it is. Enjoy it. Fuck you. I like ass. I eat ass, a lot of it. Alright, I am the very model of a good girl. A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps. Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof? Ah! I picked up Sadako by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this, but a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with. I'm sorry. Try saying that if you won't say it. Wait. Shit. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead. He's gonna do the big flick. Watch out, boys. I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof. Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half. Yeah. Eek! Stop. Get away from me, you beast. Don't say that in the way people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged at the back of my shirt. Rika! Oh. He's been lonely since he's been gone for 2 days. Rika-chan really is just so... not gonna do anything more after being told that. Oh, she's so protective. I literally bug boy, but in the lolly form. I gently released my grip on Satoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick. Okay, there you go. It doesn't bother me. There you go. Good screams. Good voice acting. You mustn't cry, Sadako. Keep on fighting. Yeah. Oh my god. Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I think Satoko could learn a thing or two. A thing or a million from Rika-chan. Next time, set an even more amazing trap. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, Jesus. What the fuck is that? As she observed the scene, Rena's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. I forgot about that. It's been so long. Sadako-chan is crying. So cute. That's right. She has a cute fetish. As in, like, if she sees cute shit, you're donezo. She'll abduct you. You can't take them home. Oh, but so cute. You can't, no matter how cute they are. But just for a bit, it's fine. Rena accused a cutie face, even an outrageous idea spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Rena is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up. Then again, just looking. That should be fine, right? Rena swooned over Setoku's crying form. If a girl even goes missing in Hinamizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rena into the authorities. Forgive me, Rena. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away. The teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Satoko, that inkstone is yours, right? Just from me on single statement. The entire mood of the classroom shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck to the door handle were even a bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up. Haha, we made it in time. Rise, attention. Mion gave out the morning commands. There you go. So cute. It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one, but naturally she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Rena and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even ended up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher, helping Rena and Dion with their studies. You're a pretty good teacher, Kaiichi-kun. Easy to understand. Rena took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is. Oof. They say that to teach someone something, you don't understand it backwards and forwards. So while you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. I don't know, fucking whatever that is. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be trouble later on with these marks. Uh-oh. Now, it's not like I'm aiming to go on to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exam a little at a time. Our staunch defiant was really something else. This was a different type of relaxed than someone who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exam. Oh, pardon me. Yikes. I came out of nowhere. Michan, Kaiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. He's such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school. What? Thank you so much. Oh, how cute. Especially you, Rena. Private lessons just for the two of us. Woo! Yeah, I'm down with that. Private lessons? Above a smoke. That sound was so cute. Shaped like a halo poked out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lessons is she fantasizing about that makes her head turn so red? I'd like to hear the play-by-play about that next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcard, she threw out a casual question. So in the city, do you have to study this much? If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into a university. So you just study to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. Oh, what's up, Artie? Welcome. And also, seat. That's a new person I didn't see. Exceeder 2? Exceeder 2. God, fucking stroke. Anyway, out here you can get into university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me to a state of shock. That is right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam. If anyone can get into university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right? Well, that's true, but you should at least know how at least know stuff that's common knowledge. So Geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing some more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. But bingo. What are these backgrounds? They're cute. They're nice. Yeah. In place of the chime, the sound of the principal waving the handbell drifted through the classroom. Guy-chan, we're done, we're done! It's our wonderful lunchtime. In a complete 180 from your unmotivated state, Mion gives the commands that signal the end of the morning period. Kaichi-kun, let's have lunch. I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. All right, let's eat. All right, there you go. There seems to be different cliques, even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender, age, but our group was different. Our ages were different, and we had both boys and girls, but we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Rena and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. But at the same time, Satoko and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desk over at a wall. Kaichi-kun, hurry, hurry! Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes, like a family dinner. Kaichi-san's lunchbox is almost surely filled with nothing but bread crusts, like some sort of destitute plebeian. Holy shit, it really be like that. Why don't you just show it off to us? Come on now. Even though Satoko was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled up my lunchbox quickly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, Representative Me, please give the signal to start. At first, this was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't have opened my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends. Let's eat! The sound of the little 5-part course echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Really though, I've got pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course, there are other boys in this class, but they are a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary, truthful. Compared that to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle, where everybody was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mion noticed that and teased me in quite a bit. As a fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over to take the sides from anybody's lunch. Nice. My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today? My, isn't Madame Satoko's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it, rather tendy. Buying into the fight that Satoko was starting, our chopsticks locked in a course counter, stabbing into each other's lunches. Yeah, my, how delicious. Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold. Just seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some from dinner last night. By the way, Satoko and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too. These taste like mom's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold. They were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do. I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing. She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing. That's why she's best girl. Rika is quite exceptional in many ways. Fuck, though. Like, best girl, dude. There's nothing for you to boast about. Rena's actually better at cooking than I am. Oh! Shit! Huh? Well, you know. Ouch, my heart, I just remembered. Yeah, try not to say anything. I know. As I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Ah, that's right. Oh, that's right. As I'm reading this, man, I'm trying not to give anything away, though. Brenna's lunch was really at the start of the table, so just keep it on the down low. Shh. Shh. We'll get to it eventually. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Brenna's lunchbox constantly. Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot of them this time. You played them? I've watched the show, so I know the big points. But I've not played the game. But shh, everyone shut the fuck up. It's good, I hope. I've watched it 3 times now. It's got high marks from me. Oh, Mion, you're taking too much. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out to try to secure my own portion. Satoko and Rika-chan reached over the same time, and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena, but Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on. How do you like it? Is it Rena-san an extremely good cook too? That's right, I need to add more Nazy. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Remember, she kind of talks like that. Quite different from Kaichi-san. I said that's nothing for you to boast about.
You're not much different from Kai-chan, Sadako.
Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Uh-oh. Oh. Ooh. Got to emblem now. Sadako's face went pale.
Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know. Of course I can. I really can.
It's really hard for her to lie.
Kaichi-kun, both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? You shouldn't be picking on her. Me-chan too.
Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed haughtily as she drew in closer to Sadako. Well, just put it as a little home lesson now then, Sadako. What's this? Mion lifted up her chest as between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. But that's a spare... Oh shit. Mion made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered, holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus and giving her 2 choices. She's pretty terrible. Yikes.
The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait, the green one is cauliflower. So, which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli, and the blue one is cauliflower, but the green one is,
There you go.
Do you really not know which is which? How about you just give up?
I expect no much less from the class representative. The oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch. But being brought into a Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal. I do now. I really do. Then answer the question.
I know.
God damn. She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually started to scream her age. Oh, seem her age, sorry.
Oh, cute!
Rena entered a state of euphoria and Satoko bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Satoko's head and smothered her. Really a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was that kind of smile.
Rena, Mimi is picking on me.
Ah! Okay, big cry.
Cute. It's okay. Rena Oni-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister.
Here we go again. Boom, boom, yeah. Push, boom, bam. It's like a flash of lightning. What was that?
Nani?
Both of Rena's fists shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, me and I were sprawled, spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces. This is the first time we've gotten one right. Today, she went easy on us. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, me and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena. Hey, there you go.
See, Sadako-chan, I took care of them. Cute! I want to take you home.
Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Sadako stuck her tongue out at us. Ooh, we got fucking finessed. Ooh, that little girl. Damn it all, using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan, massage our bruises without saying a word. Oh, bless you, you cutie. Ding-a-lung-a-ding. That it? Alright. No matter what the day it held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretch off into the distance. Time to say goodbye.
Hey, Kaichi-kun, tomorrow, do you have plans or anything? Or anything?
Wait, what? Huh? It was such a direct question from Rena, I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Rena saw me at a loss for words and realized that I misunderstood and turned red as well.
No, I didn't mean like that. You see?
So apparently that wasn't what she meant. Darn. But since it's always fun when Rena is in a panic, I went along with it just a little bit. Oh really, so it wasn't meant that way.
Huh?
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection.
Kaichi-kun, why are you so disappointed? Why? Mi-chan!
I never hold it any longer. Man slapped me on the back. You see, this old geezer never knew you could push your buttons like that. Wahaha! Okay, I can do that one.
Huh? What is it?
Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Rena flailed around completely bewildered. I couldn't help but start laughing as well. Feeling just a bit guilty, I ruffled Rena's hair. Kidding. Sorry. It was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one.
Huh? A joke? Since when?
About halfway through. Halfway? So, Kai-chan, that means you weren't acting like you were blushed at the start. Huh? That means... It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by her. Well, you see... Saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while. Well, shit. That's a big F. So, why are you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Rena?
Oh, what were we talking about?
It has been so long that Rena had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me. It's just, Kai-chan, you probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself yet, can you? That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfold me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing pin on the tail of Taki, I wouldn't be able to tell up from down here. Yeah, I don't think I know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school.
So you see, tomorrow, we were thinking that Mi-chan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around.
That would be a godsend. Frankly, I was happy about that offer. You'll come, of course,
right?
If I'm free. Damn. You're being invited by a girl you know. If I'm free. Damn. You're probably free anyways. If I'm free. This guy. I was being stubborn so as to not give her a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say so up front.
Oh, Kaichi-kun, you're not free perhaps?
While me and I had our rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in. Sorry, forgive me. I apologize. I'm free. Great! The trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile. Hey now. Seemed like there was quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there? You see, Mia didn't care for how rude I was to her, compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion behind. Let's go, Rena. Maybe it should just be the 2 of us tomorrow. Leave grumpy old Mion behind. Got him.
Huh? Well, if Keiichi-kun is okay with that, then...
I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keiichi Maebara. It'd be great if the 2 of us could go to a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena?
If I were bringing a basket, I'll make all the food. Maybe.
Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll tell everyone that you 2 disappeared into a hotel district together. Wow! Oh, damn. I really like that. Ooh, shit!
Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it.
Oh, fuck!
She wants it. Damn, she beat that bitch to the ground. Tomorrow's gonna be so fun. Later, Kaichiku and me-chan, bye. Holy shit. Just took her out. Bitch, be gone.
Rena found off like she had walked on the moon. After the dust settled, all that was left was me standing next to me and sprawled out on the ground. There was a welt on her face. Are you alright? There was over 2 meters between you guys. Since you came, you've become sharper. This old geezer's body can't handle it. Maybe it'd be easier if you stopped saying stuff that makes Rena want to hit you. Or else this would end up being me on Slapstick Comedy Hour. If that happened, the results might be fatal. Don't feel bad, Mayon. You're probably the only one who can dodge her jabs. It felt like it was her knee, though. Would it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in extreme contact sport. You can't lose to Rena. You need to train up and have a rematch. Hey, Gai-chan, you should. This old geezer will root for you. What's up, Vincent? What's up, brah? The security guard. Very full name, actually. The security guard, eh? Please guard my ass. Thank you. Me and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Rena's infallible technique. Infallible. Sorry, not infallible. My English is shit. Is that the end of this? There you go. Alright, so there's your demo, guys. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What's up? Think it's good? Think we should continue doing it? Because it's 8. It's about time for me to go, but there you go. We resume new tips. We're in mixed grade. We don't have a uniform. There you go. Perfect timing. It's cool. Alright. Alright. Cool. Love the game? Well, of course you do. You're biased, Forrest. I'm asking everybody else who has yet to know what this game is. That was cute for what I caught of it. Well, it was only for an hour. Really short. So, I think we'll continue playing. I like it. I personally love the story of Higurashi. It's a really, really good story. And nothing is... I will tell you right now, everything we just read is just as important as in the later points of the game. Nothing was fluff. Everything was pretty fucking real. Like, pretty like... It ties in later. So I would definitely pay attention, man. The story, like, I can tell this is gonna be written very well. Yeah, anyway. So, I don't know what else to say. I mean, just bye-bye, I guess. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, I started so late today, so I didn't get to stream a lot, but I'm gonna get this uploaded. I think I'm gonna do a campaign for this one. I'm gonna see if I can get some Higurashi people in here, because this is a 40-hour long game. I'm gonna see if I can fish in some boys so we get chat more lively, alright? So, off to Facebook I go to see if I can configure a really nice ad. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I love you so much. Thanks for supporting me just by being here. Like, really, I appreciate it, because without you, the stream would suck ass. It really would. A 49-year-old man talking to himself all day long is pretty sad, but with you guys, at least I'm talking to somebody, right? And it'll be uploaded, probably, hopefully, unless I have a stroke and forget to upload like I always do. Have a good night. I'll be on Discord, shit posting. Bye-bye. Love you.